this shit stolen. If that bitch tell on me, I'ma do a fucking drive-by in her colon. With my meat, gotta keep it obsolete. Like Chris Brown when Rihanna got her fucking ass beat.
What's up, y'all? I got a new car. Yeah, I didn't want to beat around the bush this time and just say a bunch of nonsense. I got a new car. Trying to learn how to not just ramble in these videos and not have these motherfuckers 15 fucking minutes. So, if you recall, 2.5 years ago, I had got my first car, my red car. It was a 2012 Chevy Sonic. I got it from CarMax. The car was $9,000. I put down, what I put down? The car was $9,000, and then after taxes it was $11,000, and I put down $3,500 to get the note as low as possible. So I put down $3,500, and they ain't had no credit. You know, when you go to these car places, they want you to have credit. I'm guessing that's what people tell me. Just so, like, if you have credit, your note will probably be lower and shit. Yada yada. I'm young. I was 20. I ain't had no fucking credit, but I got some money. So put that down. Note was $189. You would never hear anybody say they note was $189 ever again, unless they get a car of that price. And then the car only had 74,000 miles on there. So, and it was my favorite color too. So I'm like, this is steal. Shit, I'm finna get it. And I liked my car. I liked it. Now, if you've seen the Sonic, it's smaller than your average car, but it still look cool to me. And I mean, like, I was being cheap because I wanted a car. So the main reason why I had got a car in the first fucking place was because, like, my dad was letting me drive one of his, and it's like, I'm just not that person to where I want to hear, oh, I do this for you, so do this for me, or you shouldn't do this because this, that, yada yada. Like, I don't need all that shit. You know, like, I love when stuff is given to me and all that shit. But I want you to give it to me at the kindness of your heart. I don't want you to give me some shit and then you talk stuff and you brag that you gave it to me, and then you up here dick riding about you did this, so I need to do this. Like, oh no. So I got my own shit. But I ain't gonna like talk about that too much because I got videos on that if you wanna hear about them in greater detail. So had it for 2.5 years. It had like a regular radio in there. I took the radio out of it, put a touchscreen radio in there, and my friends were like, I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. There's a lot of like older dudes, like they get older models of cars. I love Impalas. And one of them Impalas, shit. You can trick old cars out. Like this one dude had a damn like 2000 Mercedes, and his ass put a touchscreen in that bitch and new seats, all type, just tricked it out. Like you can trick out your cars. You surely can. Like, you don't have to buy like a newer car, because I don't like how the newer cars of Impalas look. I had a 2004. That was my first car that my dad gave me and shit, and I love that motherfucker. I did not want that motherfucker to leave. Why I got a new car. So the car is having like a lot of problems. Like, I think within the last 2 months I've had to spend, well, the last 3 I done spent about $2,000 or more on the damn car. Like, I needed a new catalytic converter. I think I needed a new transmission, the thing where you put the key in, turn the car on, that needed done. Some other stuff I done forgot. Like, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm just like, here, take the money, because I don't know what the fuck it is. If it needs fixing, go on and fix it. And then recently, it's just started having like too many problems. Like, engine light kept popping on. One main thing it was doing, it was jerking while I was driving. So I'd be driving the car, and then like, it wouldn't accelerate. That's what it was. So I'm putting my foot on the gas. It's not trying to move, and it'll just like, like jerk me and shit. And I'm like, oh no. So I feel like my dad's mechanic friend was trying to get over on us, because like he fixed the car like about 5 fucking times and it's still doing this bullshit. Like, oh, I'm feeling that, because I go to AutoZone and just try to see, ask them what's wrong with it. They said I need a tune-up. Cool. Get a tune-up. Still doing that jerking shit. Okay. Now he talking about some, my dad's mechanic friend talking about it needs some type of pipe being fixed on it. Okay. Go get the pipe fixed. Still fucking up. You can talk about some, oh, or maybe it's this. Bitch, maybe. Like, that's what pissed me off, because it's just like, you trying to get over on motherfuckers, because why can't your ass, why don't you know what the fuck wrong with the car? You keep assuming shit and trying to get money. Like, hell no. So he was telling me it'd be just better if I just trade it in. And I'm like, trade in and get another car. And I'm like, really? Really? Because I still had 3 more years to pay on the car. So I had like $6K left to pay off on the car. And I'm like, I don't want a new one. Because it's like, I knew if I got another car, the note wasn't going to be as cheap as it was back then. So I was always thinking like I want a Malibu. I want a Chevy Malibu. But I'm like, Chevy Malibus cost money. So I went to CarMax in Oakland. I'm from Chicago. I went to CarMax in Oakland. And I was looking at, first of all, they ain't had no fucking cars there that I wanted. They was at the other CarMaxes. So I just go in to ask them how much the financing would be. So I found this 2016 Malibu LS. And it was like, how much was it? It's always some random ass. It was $16,998. Just say 17, damn it. What these $2 got to do with any fucking thing? We did the financing and shit, and I'm like, I want to put down $2,000 because, like, okay, so with the trade in the car, they gave me $3,500 for it. Cool. So that takes off what you owe on the car, and whatever else you owe, they put it onto your new car and car note. So yeah, after they got done with it, the shit was like the note was $500. I'm like, yo, that's a lie, and this car not even like new. And like these motherfuckers at that CarMax, they had pissed me off because it's like they took my keys, and he put a tag on them and shit and put them up. I'm just like, nigga, I ain't say I was trading in the car. I just wanted to see how much the shit was. So, you know, they try to do that persuasive shit where they be like, oh, it's up to you. This is your money. It's what you want to do. But, you know, that car is smaller and this car is bigger and you can afford it. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what the hell I can afford. That's a lot of fucking money. I still got a high ass note any fucking way. I still got a $500 note. I just, you know, I had to think about, like, when it comes to difficult situations, I need a day or two to process it. I can't just do shit on the spot. Like, I can't do shit on the spot. Like, if you come to me right now and be like, oh, you need to fix this, I'm finna sit there in silence for, like, a while. Because it's like, I gotta think about, like, I'm gonna have to do it any fucking way. So I'm like, damn. So I went to this CarMax in Schaumburg because they actually had the fucking Malibu I wanted. Go down there, dude helped me. He was a big help. He was cool. He was nice. I drove the car around. I love this shit. It's roomy. Cause like I said, I was being cheap with the other one because it's just like I wanted something affordable. I didn't really want some tricked out car or whatever. I'm like, nah, I ain't want nothing too extra. I just wanted a car. I wanted something to drive. Shit, I ain't trying to impress nobody and shit. I mean, like, look, to get bitches, you should just have a car, period. It shouldn't be what type of car it is anyway. Shit, I got a car and your nigga don't. So what the fuck? But yeah, I'll show you around. Now, it got, like, I don't even want to show y'all the fucking scratch I saw yesterday. Like, I'm fucking leaving work, and I see that scratch. I'm like, where the hell that shit came from? Because, I mean, like, it's a used car, right? But it's just like, damn, was y'all trying to break into the car having cat face and shit? Was the phone like that? I don't know. But, yeah. I ended up putting, can you not do that, phone? I ended up putting, $3,000 down, note still $500 fucking dollars. I'm like, that's just adult life for you. That's just adult life. But I like it, and that's why I'm making a video in the car now, because I don't want to get out of it, because it drives smooth. I like it. They got the Apple CarPlay, where you get to connect your phone to the thing and see the music app and GPS and shit. So yeah. And it was time for a new car any fucking way, you know. Like, I would hate when, like, the family have to get in my car and we go somewhere, and, like, my nephew, he taller than me. Like, I'm 5'11", he 6'1", so he back there squished and shit. Then I gotta move my seat up and shit. Hell no. Now, I wish this car didn't have that many miles. This car got 88 miles on there. 88,000. 88,000. Because, like, when I say a number, I'm expecting people to know I mean 1,000, but no. Because I told my brother-in-law, he was like, 88 miles, 88,000 miles. But, yeah. Yeah. I ain't want to break that much bread, but I'm like, I got to. I mean, it was bound to happen anyway, because I'm going to keep my car for a long ass time. Nope. And I had named that car too. I named him Nick. I've always liked that name. Probably since Nickelodeon, because some people think it's from Nicki Minaj, because I love Nicki Minaj. And I'm like, nah. I always like that, because my real name is Carl. And Nick is just another simple 4-letter white name. And I'm like, I like it. But I named this car Sterling because my friend was like, you named Sterling because of silver? And I'm like, Oh, I didn't know Sterling was a silver. No, I named him Sterling from Sterling Archer, from the show Archer, because I don't know, like looking at this car is like bitches just attract bitches. I didn't like that the CarMax people were like, oh, you can afford it, you should get it. Like, bitch, this my money. Like, I don't want that much, because like $500 is like, that's damn near all my like week check. And it's like I said, I can afford it, but it's like, do I want to though? But yeah, I want to update y'all on that. Got a new car. I'm happy with it. Like I said, I wish it wasn't that many miles on that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know? Like, I didn't want to downgrade, and I'm just like, I still owed money, so I'm like, I might as well get it through CarMax or whatever, you know? But yeah, anyone who is watching this video, if you need help with like car stuff, or need to know like do's and don'ts or whatever, you can hit me up. That's why I posted this, you know? And I wanted to people be like worrying about me like saying my business online and shit. I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I like to help people and shit. So make sure, like, if you do go to a car lot, make sure you examine the car, because I ain't know that many scratches on this fucking side, on the right side. I ain't know that, because it's shit right here, and it's a scratch on the fuck is this glove compartment. But I'm like, I'm fine with that. But them scratches back there, I probably still would have got the car anyway. But it's like, I didn't know that many scratches was back there. But yeah, need help in the comments, let me know. I'm here.
I got you niggas nervous like a pop, trying to act as virgin hot vegan daughter where the cock goes. Wake up, wash ass, go and eat some Roscoe's. Head back to the studio to munch upon some tacos.